I am excited to do this quest. This is a banger soundtrack, by the way. Or War Within. I really like the tavern music. Alright, let's go. I've heard really good things about this quest, and I am ready to do it.
I'm glad to see you still in the thick of things.
Okay, Survivor's Guilt. This is the fate of the Kirin Tor quest. Okay, one sec. Take care, Ensifer. I'll see you in game, hopefully. We've all suffered from Xal'atath's deeds, some more than others. I'm glad to be alive, even if I feel now as old as I look. Khadgar tries to laugh, but coughs instead. He waves off your worry. Don't worry about me, but Aethas, I've heard he went back to Dalaran's crash site, and that he hasn't slept or eaten since we arrived. He wants my help, but I haven't been able to bring myself to visit the crash site. Will you go in my stead?
All that has been lost, can we all grieve Dalaran? But Aethas may need help processing its loss.
Okay. Solid start. I feel like this one's really gonna hit me hard because while my home wasn't destroyed, I can never return to it. And so in some ways I can relate. It could still be destroyed, but so far so good. But okay.
The ruins of Dalaran hold more than just debris. They conceal invaluable arcane tomes. Our mission is to retrieve them before they're lost to history.
Aethas' posture is etched with the exhaustion of sleepless nights and days without food.
Irreplaceable artifacts of
his tattered clothes hang loosely on his emaciated frame, and his every movement seems fatigued. I see. I knew Khadgar was gravely injured, but it did not occur to me that his wounds were more than just physical. I respect his choice not to come here.
It is important we use our power wisely.
Aethas sighs heavily, his voice tinged with sorrow. Dalaran, once a symbol of unity and arcane mastery, now reduced to rubble and ash. Again. So much loss, and so much pain. Oh yeah. Friends and comrades gone in an instant, their voices silenced by Xal'atath. He takes a deep breath, steeling himself against the overwhelming grief. But now is the time for action, not grief. We must regroup with the remaining Kirin Tor. However, the right words do not come easily.
May we next meet? I've been struggling to find the right words to pen this letter.
Okay, so you need to pick which letter you want. We, those who remain of the Kirin Tor, have much to mourn. Many of us have lost colleagues, friends, and loved ones in the wake of Dalaran's crash. But to do right by those who we lost, we must look forward to the future and make sure their sacrifice was meaningful. Find me in the Isle of Dorn, and we'll bring closure to this fateful chapter of the Kirin Tor. Okay, next one. Dalaran has fallen, but we, the Kirin Tor, have not been vanquished. The time to act is upon us. Our order must rise from the ashes and once again fulfill our duties, not only as defenders of Azeroth, but as the curators and custodians of magic. Join me on the Isle of Dorn to pick up the pieces of our legacy and the mantle of our responsibility. I like this one better. It's less cold. Like, this first one seemed a little bit too professional and, like, detached. This one's more like reminding everyone of your purpose. So I think it's better. And the last one is The loss of Dalaran and much of our fellowship is a great tragedy. I think we would all benefit from coming together to meet informally as comrades to discuss the fate of the Kirin Tor going forward. Oh my god. So this, like... This implies... Maybe we don't have a purpose. This is more purposeless. Our most pressing agenda would be how to preserve and also make safe the crash site of Dalaran. I understand if returning or seeing it destroyed... This is like the most gentle one. For the first time. Maybe too much. But those of you who can't, please make your way to the Isle of Dorn. I like the second one. I like the middle one because it's like... Gives people... some... Like, we're gonna rise from the ashes. We're gonna... I like that. It's more inspirational. We're gonna rebuild this shit. I like that. We're gonna do that.
For Dalaran.
Okay, now we've taken the first step, at least. Now we wait.
Still we stand. And so, we fight on.
Kirin Tor survivors have been hesitant to return to this area. A great deal of energy was dispelled before and after Dalaran's crash. An invisible, yet tangible miasma lingers in the area for those who are sensitive to it. It's unclear if the site is hazardous, or if other more corporeal dangers still lurk here. I can protect us, but I expended all my reagents at the proscenium. Will you aid me in procuring more?
May we next meet. This area is dangerous. We must act to protect ourselves while we are here.
Okay. You want me to fight something? Oh.
Aethas sighs heavily, his voice tinged.
I don't need this to be read. Man, they move quick with this add-on, don't they? Holy shit.
Aethas sighs heavily, his voice tinged with sorrow. Dalaran, once a symbol of unity and arcane mastery, now reduced to rubble and ash. Again,
Oh my
so
god.
much loss and so much pain.
They've actually
Friends and comrades
already
gone
put it
an
in the add-on.
instant. Their voices silenced by Zalataf. He takes a deep breath, steeling himself against the overwhelming grief. But now is not the time for tears. We must find other survivors, regroup, and offer them solace in this time of darkness.
Oh my god.
However, the right words do not come easily.
Okay. They... Like, how long has this been out? Like a couple days, right? A week? Maybe? Oh, we gotta kill the big ones, too. You can also pick them up. Oh no, you need to pick them up, too. Let's pull more things at once. Pull it all. Make it... Woo! See, this is a way that I make the story battle more interesting. Just pull so many out, I almost die, but I didn't. Okay, big one. So you can kill the big one, or you can just loot it off of the ground if you want. It's so sad, man. I have so many memories of Dalaran because, well, I've been around a long time. I was there when Dalaran was built and floated up into the sky. I remember. I was such a... I really do feel like a grandma. Wow, grandma. Back in my day, Dalaran was on the ground. Crossfire essence. Oh, hello, Guildmaster. Hey! This is the best guild I have ever been in, and it's not even close. I'm serious. Only buns? such a good guild. Anyone will tell you. Wait, is this a world quest? Did I just get wrapped into a world quest? I did. I'm not supposed to be doing this right now. Yeah. Well. I actually love these puzzles. The untie the knot puzzles, those are super fun.
Well done, champion.
Yeah.
Your efforts have brought us one step closer to securing the crash site.
You're welcome. Okay.
I hesitate to scavenge reagents from Dalaran, but we need a barrier if we are to remain here. The Sun Reavers will defend what remains. It is important we use our power
These
wisely.
will do. Despite the shards and elements roaming there, it seems the ruins are not immediately dangerous. But if we're to spend any time here, an arcane barrier is wise. We don't know the long-term effects of exposure of this kind.
Still we stand.
Oh crap! I didn't read
Place
it.
the wards on the ground, champion. I will channel the barrier.
The spell for the barrier is ready, but I must channel it and define its perimeter. While I channel the spell, take these wards and place them at the edges of our would-be barrier. What? Okay. By the way, something that I want you to notice while we're going through the quests, because this is something I've started to notice
me,
in WoW's campaign,
It seems the Kirin Tor continue to make the same mistakes.
is, no two quests in a row are the same. Like, this is completely different than what they just asked me to do.
If fate has brought Dalaran low twice, maybe it should not be rebuilt.
Oh, how could you say that?
For all the ground we gain, we lose people and history.
I mean, is it cursed?
Now, champion, use the Frostfire Essence to seal the barrier.
Okay.
That will do. I think I may need a moment to catch my breath. All that I worked for, gone.
Holy shit.
It is important we use our power wisely.
I fear that it may just be me that remains, Zepla. Or that the others are too far away to receive my missive. It may be up to us to build an outpost here and see to the cleansing of the crash site. What? You're the only one? So be it. It's just as well.
Still we stand. I doubt if we can do all of this alone. What? What is that on the horizon?
Hey!
You are not alone, friends.
Husbando has arrived.
Kalecgos! You got my message.
Nice. Good.
We must safeguard what is left of Dalaran.
Oh my god. I was already on my way after hearing about Dalaran's demise. I'm glad I found you here. Khazalgar wasn't easy to reach. All the arcane energy that's being ceaselessly released from Dalaran's ruins must interfere with long-range teleportation spells. No, the mages teleport here just fine. You could have asked anyone, but okay. I wonder how many others tried to respond to your missive, but couldn't. Help us build.
I can definitely help with that. Here, take this bag and start setting up camp.
What's in the bag? Search through a seemingly bottomless bag for a few specific items. How hard could it be?
Now, excuse me. I need a moment with Aethas.
Well, this is fun. You can set up the camp. There's the
Aethas.
mailbox.
I brought mana potions, but it's obvious what you really need
Tent.
is rest.
Rest? No. I am afraid to close my eyes, Kalecgos.
That mailbox works. That I just put animal. A flying carpet hovers in the air. Gently direct the carpet to an unoccupied spot. Oh, it's a flight path. Oh my goodness. Are they teasing us about player housing that they've announced? A little bit.
Mistakes have been made, but we can learn from them.
Kalecgos. True. Oh, that's true. Well done. The bag is quite useful, isn't it? I'm glad I thought to bring it with me. Now, onto the task at hand.
Call on me again, and I will follow.
Now, I'm afraid that our cleanup of Dalaran extends far from the shores of the Isle of Dorn. In my attempts to find you, I circled this island many times. During my flight, I sensed the magic of many familiar items that were formerly housed in Dalaran. Dangerous items. Someone or something has taken them to who knows where. We must find these objects before innocent bystanders come to harm. Holy shit.
May there be fairer skies. I'll meet you at morning rise, champion.
Okay.
I need to.
Kalecgos, go. I will be fine.
Maybe, but I am not leaving that to chance. Let's go, champion.
Just like a dragon. Stubborn and a show-off.
He left copies here to watch you.
The Sun Reavers
Let me
will
stay a while
defend
and
what
listen.
remains.
What you have told me makes me afraid for you, Aethas.
Fear isn't part of it. Or not fear of Nerubians or even Xalatath.
Then, of what?
Of letting everyone we have lost down again. If I slip, if I sleep, what then? What horror comes here and takes more of us away?
I know very little about what has transpired here. But, Aethas, none of it was your fault. You're a survivor, a victim of this tragedy. To continue to fight and then rebuild, that's more than anyone would ask of you.
And yet, here I am. Still alone. The Kirin Tor.
They will come. For now, you need rest.
Hold on,
Let
I
me
couldn't
put the
hear it.
burden on
I have
my
to
wings
replay it.
for a
It's
while.
ruined because I got distracted by some
Kalecgos,
bullshit going on in my chat. Unfortunately, I missed everything that was being said. Because I saw some bullshit happening that I had to deal with immediately. So, it's complete. I didn't hear anything. Yeah. Okay. I have to replay it.
All
Sorry.
that I worked for.
It won't let me.
May we next meet. Under better circumstances.
Are you shitting me?
We must safeguard what
It won't let me replay it. It doesn't let you do it
Still
again.
we stand. So,
Oh my god.
all these items come from my personal stock.
Shit. What should I do? I need to find it on YouTube, I guess. Yeah. Abandoned quests. Oh, good call. Thanks.
In the darkest of times, we need the truest of friends. I'll meet you at morning rise, champion. I need to.
Kalecgos, go. I
Thank
will
you.
be fine.
Good suggestion.
But I am not leaving that to chance. Let's go, champion.
Just like a dragon. Stubborn and a show-off.
Okay.
For Dalaran.
Nope.
May we next meet under better circumstances.
Wow, that sucks. Okay. Sad. Go to the VOD? Okay. Let me, try to find it. I think YouTube will be easier for me to find it. I don't want to get spoiled on accident. Fate of the Kirin Tor quest. Shit.
The fate of the Kirin Tor.
Mr. GM, can you help
Also,
me
there's a
out?
word quest.
Help, please. Ah.
It's here, so it's going to get really confused. But we'll do it. We'll kill
Barrier if
making
Did he even
Dalaran
do
here.
it?
Yeah.
Did
We
he
will
even do the stay a while and listen? I guess we'll find out.
blue.
use the Frostfire essence to seal.
It's Kalecgos. I'm guessing this is what you're supposed to do. Here. I always wanted to get.
I can for the Kirin Tor. You can count on me for support.
I sense.
Let's go, champion.
Right, morning rise. We're over there. While you deal with the kobolds around the morning.
Must admit, the sun.
Oh, you
Wait,
have
there's
a
another
link.
quest?
Oh my god, thank you. Okay.
You're a survivor, a victim of this tragedy. To continue to fight.
Okay. Okay, we got it. Okay, we found it. Just have to unmute it.
Makes me afraid for you, Aethas.
Fear isn't part of it. Or not fear of Nerubians or even Xalatath.
Then, of what?
Of letting everyone we have lost down again. If I slip, if I sleep, what then? What horror comes here and takes more of us away?
I know very little about what has transpired here. But, Aethas, none of it was your fault. You're a survivor, a victim of this tragedy. To continue to fight and then rebuild, that's more than anyone would ask of you.
Yeah.
And yet, here I am. Still alone. The Kirin Tor.
They will come.
Is this sped up?
For now, you need rest.
Hold on.
Doesn't
I couldn't
matter.
hear it. I have to
Wings
replay it.
for
Okay,
a
it's
while.
ruined. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I did get to hear it that time. I really appreciate you finding that for me so that I didn't miss it. And it was a beautiful interlude. Okay. It was sped up, but that's fine because I still heard it, so it's okay. He's experiencing the survivor's guilt. Pretty bad. And that actually was not in the, oh no, it is. Still alone, the Kirin Tor. But there will be, I know that there were some other survivors, because I think that you see them immediately after. But what about Aerith and Cloud? They were there in Dalaran? What about that lady with the pies? Amy? I think I seen the pie lady in Ashkahet. But now we got a different problem.
The kobolds are definitely hoarding magical items here.
Magic items.
I can sense them. can count on me for support.
The kobolds here could get up to untold mischief with the items they have stolen. Take what you can back from them by whatever means you see fit while you deal with the kobolds around Morning Rise's grave sites. I'll go underground and search Kriegwald's Rest and do the same. Meet me near Kriegwald's Rest when you've secured the Kirin Tor.
May there be fairer skies.
Oh, what the
I
hell?
must admit, the sight of Dalaran reduced to rubble overwhelmed me. Though I put on a strong front for Aethas, I need a distraction. Something else to focus on.
Oh my god. He was just putting on a brave face for Aethas, but he's also really, of course. Of course he's upset. But he couldn't show that in front of Aethas. That's really sad. I see the loot over there. Okay. Man, I need a macro for my pet misdirection. Really, really bad. What's in here? Arcane manuscript. Can I read it? I don't even see it in my inventory. Is that one? No. Time to go hunting. Oh, I think that they're carrying them on... Yeah, I just have to kill a bunch of kobolds, basically. Oh, what's that? What's that purple? It's a treasure? Yes. Let me pick it up. Oh, I got renown. It's a two-hand axe. It looks really bad. But it's a new appearance. Do you think Dragonflight would work in FF14? No. Oh wait, do you mean dragon riding? Yes. Sorry, I thought you meant like the plot. Because in FF14, dragons are not as nice as Kalecgos and Alexstrasza, Nostormu. Dragons are pretty mean. Typically. There's like only one nice dragon, and there's one who tolerates you. But I assume you mean dragon riding. Absolutely, I think it could work. However, you would need fun places to fly around. Maybe adding races to the maps could add some interest to the maps, to the open world. But the thing is that in 14 we're not we're usually teleporting from place to place. So would need things in the open world to fly between if they're gonna add a system like that. Yep. Zep, have you seen the changes to Hunter coming? No, I haven't. What? What kind of changes? Are they screwing it up? Are they messing with Hunter? Do I need to get mad about it? Does Bellular think it's good changes? Or bad? I trust Bellular opinion. Manuscript. Man, these things are hard to find. Big boomer. There we go. I have to like click on my pet and then click misdirection for this to happen, which is really, really shit. What I need is a macro. Where are the other sacks? Oh, there's one. Someone else is doing the same quest, aren't they? I love marksman. I always play marksman. You need to be very mad. No! I'm not gonna like marksman changes! Total rework of marksman! That's my favorite spec! The marksman changes are a little controversial because it's a big rework. But I'm excited about Beast Mastery changes and them allowing you to have just one pet. But Beast Mastery is cool because you can have 2 pets. Okay. Wait. Marksman no longer have pet? What? Are you telling me? I have to say goodbye to people? People? I have to say goodbye to people. But people is my best friend. What the f? Not people! How dare! Are you kidding me? You have to go to Beast Mastery, the shittiest and most boring spec, if you want to keep a pet? I like survival too. What about survival? Can I keep people? Survival? People. Best friend people. That's so mean. I will never forgive you, Blizzard. You take away my people, friend. So I should watch that video. Now I have to because I have a problem. I like survival and I also play survival, but I don't. But marksman is my favorite spec. So Peebo stay as survival, but still, like I play survival too. I have a survival. I keep it equipped, but I'm so mad. Okay. I can't find this last manuscript. It's too hard. I'm stuck, and now I'm very distressed with the information that you have shared with me. Don't say that. Don't say take it back. Maybe Blizzard will listen if we cry enough. Okay. Here's a compromise, Blizzard. The compromise is if you take away Peebo, give me a special ability that lets me, hold on, enhance the size of a pet. Okay, so Make pet big boy. Okay? Let me make it. Okay. Hear me out. Keep pet, but doesn't do damage. It's like a glyph. For sentimental reasons. Okay, if it's a damage problem, just, he won't bite anymore. Okay, he'll be good. He won't hurt anyone. He's very polite. Please. He doesn't deserve this. He's a good boy. He's my emotional support. Yes. He's my emotional support sprite darter that I need. So upset right now. Magical pet biscuit.
Champion, did you find
Does that
anything?
work? I'm gonna put this in the list of demands along with Night Elf Shaman. If you let me keep Peepo, and I won't ask for Night Elf Shaman anymore.
I will do whatever I can for the Kirin Tor. Do not worry. This is not the end of the Kirin Tor.
We must search and reclaim what we can.
Call on me again, and I will follow. In the darkest of times, we need the truest of friends.
That's what I'm saying! Oh my god! Oh my god. He totally understands me. So based. Giga based. This necklace. He just LB'd. Yes, that's the critical emotional damage. Maybe you shouldn't touch that. It's clearly, yeah, Blizzard. It's clearly full of powerful magic, but it is elusive, as if it's hiding its origin from me. You take another look. Maybe there's something obvious I'm missing.
Do not worry. I can feel faint traces of spells I haven't seen used in years.
What?
A curse! Hold on!
You've got mail.
Oh!
I will do whatever I can for the Kirin Tor.
Don't be alarmed. This appears to be a pocket dimension. If the kobolds have met their demise here are any indication, it may be difficult to return.
May there be fairer skies ahead.
A pocket dimension. This is old magic. Kalecgos used pocket dimensions on occasion when he did not wish to be disturbed. They were mainly used by mages as research spaces or for testing dangerous spells, or if a mage wanted to hide what they were doing. Oh. I wonder who made this one. I suppose it doesn't matter. We need to get out. Thankfully, every pocket dimension has an exit, though it's normally well hidden.
Call on me again. Perhaps that scroll holds the key to leaving. Look, the dimension, it's shifting.
Release the fragmented souls. Is it Maldraxxus music? No Night Elf Shamans and no Peepos. God. He promised to cure me.
Another shift. Keep doing what you're doing. Perhaps
What
we'll
is
shift
this?
out of here.
Alchemical solution. Essence of death. What the world is going on? Delivered to Dalaran as requested. Fresh grain from Brill. Payment upon receipt. From Brill? That doesn't sound very good. Attached to a keychain, you find a note. Stratholme. What? Key to Strat? What is going on?
Mistakes have been made, but we can learn from them.
Payment. What else am I missing in here? Should I fall off? No. Didn't the grain from Brill contain the plague? Yes. I'm trying to click on this. I don't actually see anything else I can click on. I'm kind of stuck. Look at their guild name. Tentacles out. Oh, there's a skull. Okay, there's a skull.
Champion, look out!
Wait, whose
Ghouls.
skull was that?
Like the ones in Northrend. But they're unstable. Are they a prototype?
What in the world is going on? Kel'Thuzad?
Did the council send you to seize my tomes again?
Careful. Even though that's a mirror image, it can still be dangerous.
It's Mr. Bigglesworth.
Another interruption?
Where did you find this place? We're here by mistake. What is it? This pocket dimension is a realm hidden from prying eyes. A place where driven, visionary mages like myself can make real progress. It's a world of shadow, cloaked in magic, where time bends to your will and power flows freely. Best of all, there are no distractions, no fools meddling in your affairs. Just you, your ambition, and raw arcane energy. As the sole master of this dimension, the usual quibbling, alliance, moral constraints, and the nonsense rules of the Kirin Tor are, shall we say, optional. Progress demands sacrifice, sometimes of the body, sometimes of the soul. Here I push the boundaries of magic in ways narrow-minded mages like Antonidas could never dream. Flesh is just another material to mold. Death, a doorway to greater power. Here I reanimate, reshape, and rewrite the very laws of existence. Souls, energy, life, all are tools. There's no room for sentiment and grappling with the power of life and death. Key to immortality is within my reach. Okay. Well, we know that he turned himself into a lich. This is exactly what a lich would say. Kirin Tor, they're nothing but a husk of their former selves. Once they pursued true magical power, but now they're bogged down by endless debates and pointless moral equivocating. Every spell's questioned, every action turned into political theater. Instead of mastering magic, they waste time worrying about ethics and appearances. They've forgotten that magic isn't a gift, it's power. Power we could wield to dominate our foes. And finally, have lasting peace. How do we get out of here?
A mistake? Is that not what the Kirin Tor is now? Bumbling mages
Okay.
making mistakes and meddling in what they understand not. They mistake cowardice for morality and wisdom for mediocrity. True power can only come from sacrifice, from setting aside taboos and fear, and venturing into the unknown. So do not speak to me of mistakes. The Kirin Tor is the mistake. I have chosen my path, one of learning and discovery.
Well, at least he's
I
consistent.
will not be hindered by the short-sightedness of those who cling to the illusion of right and wrong. Now go, before I find use for you in one of my experiments.
Okay. Let me leave. Oh, I can leave now. Some kind of pocket dimension.
We're back. Kel'Thuzad helped us. And the necklace is just a necklace now.
He told us to get out.
We must safeguard what is left of Dalaran.
Whatever magic was left in the necklace is gone now, and with it, Kel'Thuzad's mirror image.
You can count on me for support.
What we experienced in Kel'Thuzad's pocket dimension is a timely reminder of what can happen when magic is used without regard to ethics or regulation. To me, this underlines the importance of the Kirin Tor. But the Kirin Tor existed. Oh, okay, he's actually saying that in the next line. But on the other hand, Kel'Thuzad was Kirin Tor. It's also a reminder of how power corrupts. Thank you. Now that we have made sure these artifacts will not cause anyone else to go on an unexpected trip, let's return to Aethas. Perhaps now more have responded to his letter.
Do not worry. This is not Our brush with Kel'Thuzad underscores my greatest fears about the Kirin Tor. We need to regroup.
Greatest fears about the Kirin Tor. That's really interesting, actually. Coming from him. A dragon. Who... Like, if you recall, the reason why Kalecgos went insane, or why, like, his reasoning for why he was doing what he was doing in Wrath of the Lich King. He didn't believe that the mortals could be trusted with magic. And honestly, I mean, if you look back on all the shit that's happened, I mean, there's a case to be made there. Like, I'm not saying he was right, but the concerns are somewhat justified of how mortals misuse magic very badly. He felt like
The ruins of Kalecgos. It is good to see you.
okay.
In the darkest of times, we need the truest of friends.
I'm sure Aethas will be relieved.
The way forward will not be easy.
Kalecgos' hypothesis that Dalaran's debris interferes with long-range teleportation seems correct. Mage portals have appeared along the shore, but no one stepped through them. They're likely mages trapped within the portals. Or something mana-hungry, like fell hunters, maybe being lured here by the release of Dalaran's power. We must investigate. Mages of the Kirin Tor may be in danger. The fell hunters are an acceptable risk. You mean unacceptable?
A single spark can set...
Have you spoken to Aethas at the outpost?
Not yet. I thought I was ready to see Dalaran's ruins again, but I arrived and just froze.
That's
fine for you, though, right?
Understandable. Come, we'll go together.
This is not the time for jokes. Of course you froze. That's... Where's Khadgar? This is why we need Khadgar here. Okay. Oh! Hey!
Thank you. I do not know what would have happened when I ran out of mana.
Cool. Night Elf Mage. Awesome. I rescued him. I yoinked him out of there. See you later, Nick. Bye. Hi, young Mac ZX. How are you doing? Eeh. Like, can you even imagine me doing this quest without my friend here? God, I'm so sad. I'm so upset. I can't believe that I did this to me. I try not to think about it. But I'm far from the only huntress upset with the situation at hand. Just make the pet do no damage, okay? It's not... I know I'm not alone in it. They need to talk to some hunters who, like, have the sentimentality about the pet. That's all it's about. That's it. It's just sentimentality because of the bond you share over the time. And I don't like BM. I don't want to be BM. And BM is getting good changes, yeah. But it's not changing the fundamentals of how the spec works. I want to shoot the bow and have a freaking pet. You're gonna make people go to Classic for that? But there's no people pet in Classic.
You saved my life, my friend.
You're gonna have to make us give me War Within Classic with the patch before this.
Thanks. I saw the letter. I'm here to help.
Now, what's this you were trying to tell me about a magical pet biscuit? Is this a solution to my problem?
Heal slowly, Aethas. Be patient. And more will answer your missives in time.
I will do whatever I can for the Kirin Tor.
I'm glad to see the scattered mages of the Kirin Tor answering Aethas' call.
I know what must be
A few
done.
mages have come, but I expected more to act on Aethas' call to action. Perhaps that was wishful thinking. We need more help, despite what you and Kalecgos did at Morning Rise. Aside from Kel'Thuzad's pendant, the Kobold's plunder was middling-powered artifacts. Meanwhile, there have been reports of powerful magical objects filtering through Ashkahet, meaning the Nerubians must have scavenged Dalaran's crash first. We must find these artifacts before they're used against us. Well, they can just
Champion,
burrow
come with
in and
me.
get it, so...
We will deal with the Nerubians ourselves.
Okay.
All that I worked for. Gone.
Oh, is it a portal?
And as quickly as she arrived, she is gone.
Don't be so hard on her, Aethas. She's not taking this as well as it would appear.
I know. I just was hoping to get her help with arrangements. Since she had been here when Dalaran fell.
Ah, I see. Well, maybe I can help. Have you ever heard of a Tuskarr chieftain named Panoliak?
Oh my god, he's gonna tell him the story of the chieftain and like... At the time, it was a really beautiful part of the Dragonflight story, actually. I loved it. The part with Kalecgos and the Tuskarr chieftain, and like... Because at the time, before Dragonflight, the blue Dragonflight was scattered and many of them dead, and there were not very many survivors. After all the years of bullshit going on and, you know, what happened with Malygos and everything. The Nexus War. But with the Tuskarr, he learned about family. Kalecgos learned about family and like being there for the people that are still around in spite of the grief. And that's a really important message for Aethas now. It's nice. You should do Dragonflight. If you haven't done Dragonflight story, I actually really enjoyed it. Like, is it all a banger? Like, there's some of it that's a little bit less good, but none of it's like terrible. It's all decent or better than decent or good.
Mana bomb. This is
Worth
a worst
doing.
case scenario.
Definitely worth doing.
And we only have ourselves to blame.
We may have arrived too late.
The Alliance will endure.
Holy shit. Yeah, this is a disaster. This is exactly what I feared. Thaylen Songweaver's notes on the mana bomb he devised to devastate Theramore were under guard in Dalaran. Few knew of this. Shit. That's like an atomic bomb. I argued that they should be destroyed, but others argued if such a bomb was again created, we would need them to disarm it. And now those notes are both the problem and the solution. Thankfully, I've read these notes. I'll walk you through disarming the mana bomb. You want me to do it?
A single spark Disentangle the bomb's power sources while I suppress it. We cannot allow the mana bomb to detonate.
Oh my god. It's the magical objects.
Filthy ogre crawler!
Peepo, are you even doing anything? See, Peepo isn't even doing anything. So why should he go away? I'll just keep him on passive all the time. Lock him to passive. I like how you never go too long without fighting stuff or, like, you know, dealing with something. I'm part of what is going on. Okay. That's everything.
Now, champion, realign the mana bomb's matrix.
Oh, I'm good at this. Don't worry. I can disentangle it. I'm an expert at this. Wait, is this the same one from the world quest? Yeah. You've done the world quest. You already know how to handle this shit. Oh. Easy.
We have averted a great catastrophe, champion. The true battle lies ahead.
Okay.
I know what must be done.
WoW is definitely earning... They've already earned my trust back with Dragonflight. But they continue to show me that the trust was not misplaced. Until, they take away my best friend. It's the first time I've been upset with them since Dragonflight. I get what they're trying to do, but it seems really insensitive and mean. Hey, very juicy chicken. Thank you so much for subbing. I really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the stream today. Yes. Onaran Plains was great. Azure Span was great. The larger threat has been contained, Zepla, but I believe there are still other artifacts important to our legacy, good and bad, here in Ashkahet. While they're still dangerous, their knowledge may benefit us in the long run. We must not allow the Nerubians to profit from what they and Xal'atath did to Dalaran.
The Alliance will endure.
Some of the relics the Nerubians now possess were housed in carefully designed containment vaults on Dalaran. That's how dangerous and powerful they are. With those vaults gone, the only course of action we can take is to destroy them. Yeah, what about the prison? Remember? The Azure Vault or whatever? No, it wasn't Azure Vault. The, you know what I mean? There was a prison in Dalaran. There was a whole dungeon. It's not the Azure Vault. I'm confusing it with the Dragonflight dungeon, but the vault something? Was it Nexus Vault? I don't remember what it was called. Those vaults gone, we gotta destroy them. In hindsight, it seems a grave mistake to have gathered so many powerful artifacts in one place, even if that place was Dalaran. I would trust no one else with this task.
I know what must be done. This bomb should not have been built. Kirin Tor leadership is to blame, but we are all complicit and must atone for it. I will dispose of the bomb, destroy the other artifacts, and meet me in the Tranquil Strand.
I mean, the bomb is really, really horrible, yeah. But it's far from the only super bad magical thing in this world. But it is the nuclear bomb that World of Warcraft has. Okay. Is there anything? Oh. Can I read that? No. one more. Notes. Okay, now what? See this mount I'm on? I actually got it from the mall. No, not from the mall. From Zereth Mortis. I was farming anima recently. God. It's for transmog, okay? It's worth it. It is worth it. It's a pain in the ass, but the rewards are so good that it's worth it. But you can craft mounts there in Zereth Mortis. Zereth Mortis is not horrible. It's not that bad. If you just fly around and get, Okay, she is back in Dorne, so we need to go back. Isle of Dorne. Violet Hole, yes. Correct. Whee. So how much longer do I have with Peepo? The end of February? If people complain non-stop until then, like, I don't see a scenario in which hunters will shut up about it. Because even though there's people that liked Lone Wolf,
the ruins of Dalaran hold more than just debris.
There's no way they're louder.
Invaluable
The
arcane
pet
tomes.
enjoyers.
Our mission is to retrieve them before they're lost to history. A single spark can set the world aflame. The Alliance will endure.
Not all the Kirin Tor's issues can be solved in one day, but one way we can act is to honor those who've fallen. After speaking with everyone here, we've cobbled together a ceremony to send off those we have lost. And Dalaran. We'd be honored if you would join us and participate in remembering our fallen comrades in the Kirin Tor.
Be careful out there.
Everyone brought a memento of someone we lost to commit to the ocean.
What? What about Kel'Thuzad's necklace? Like, he was an asshole. We're gonna... What am I supposed to do with this? I mean... He died a long time ago.
No matter how painful, we must embrace change as we honor those we have lost.
Oh, it's because we need to embrace change. That's what that represents. It's not like honoring Kel'Thuzad. It's like we need to remember the lessons that we can't forget. We can't let people act like that. That makes sense.
As we send them off, we let go of the past to face the future and become stronger.
Oh my god, I just realized that we're doing this because Kalecgos and his history with the Tuskar ritual. This is really sweet, actually, when you have that context. It's really nice.
We must acknowledge our past errors and correct our course.
We must safeguard what is left of Dalaran. May there be fairer skies ahead.
I will do what I can.
Oh, a cutscene. That was awesome. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. That was really nice. Nice send-off.
We must continue to pursue Xal'atath, no matter the cost. Xal'atath left district.
So, what now?
We rebuild, but not just brick and mortar. We need changes to our foundation, to us.
Agreed. We must move forward with intention, and learn from the mistakes we were too prideful to before.
I admit I was blinded by the ivory towers of Dalaran. I believe that Kirin Tor's wisdom was nigh infallible.
Let us pledge, then, that the new Kirin Tor will be different. No more councils, no more floating cities, and no more meddling in world affairs.
Yeah, I bet that's
We are
gonna
all
go
in
over well.
We will start anew. For the Kirin Tor.
Yeah, right.
For all
No
of us.
meddling in world affairs.
Because this old man is tired. I will go to Donegal to rest, and then start rebuilding the connections we have lost.
Are you going to stay, Kalecgos?
Oh.
The Dragon Isles can endure a little longer without me. We have much work to do.
More mages are arriving to lend their strength. We need to start planning how we want to spend our resources.
You know what's up. That's nice. Ending. Wow, that was so cute. I thought it was a really beautiful quest. And I thought it was sweet how, you know, if you've done the Dragonfly Azure Span, you know about the send-off with the boat in the water. And then, but they didn't do it exactly the same. You know, they had their Kirin Tor spin on it. That felt really appropriate. What a great quest. Enjoyed it a lot. Like, I'm so glad they addressed these things of the Survivors Guild and like unable to move on and how many people are even going to show up and what kind of organization do we need to be now. All of that shit was handled in this relatively short span of time. It was pretty well done. Like, that didn't take hours. It was very simple and straightforward, but it was meaningful. I also had a lot to do throughout it. Yeah, it was really deep and grounded, but still, you know, easy for anyone to understand. It was great. Why is that floating wheelchair a wheelchair? It's floating. Might as well be just a chair. Well, I assume that with magic, it's, it moves faster. He's really old. Like, Khadgar is super old character. And I think his voice actor is also extremely old, isn't he? Like, the guy is tired. Khadgar VA is like... Oh, he's not as old as I thought. He's 72. Oh my god. I thought he was like much older than that. I thought he was 100. He's only 72 years old. Yeah, he's young. Anyway. Yeah, he's not that old. Younger than me. How dare. What did you think about the quest? What did you think about the Kirin Tor quest? Was there anything that you think they should have done differently? Spry 72. Khadgar is awesome. I love him. But yeah, I just think they could have made him float or something. Since the wheelchair uses his power anyway. I don't know. I really haven't spent that much time thinking about it. I assume it's just what Khadgar wanted. Like, maybe it's better utility for him if operating the chair takes magical energy and he's tired, then maybe it's like easier. I don't know. It's fantastic. The random NPCs all had really touching dialogue too. I was emotionally moved by this quest. I could relate to it in some ways. Of like having to move on from your home and finding it very difficult to cope with people that you've lost and not really knowing how to move forward and trying to hold on to the people that remain. Like a lot of it was really beautifully done. I also thought it was very interesting how they addressed the mistakes the Kirin Tor had made up to this point. Like the failures. Like the thing with Kel'Thuzad was very surprising, but appropriate, because it's also supposed to teach you, the player, about, well, what's the point of the Kirin Tor anyway? What's the point of having an organization that manages, like, the, isn't, you know, a guardians of magic in this world? What are the risks of having magic just uncontrolled and having nobody there to guard and look over how magic is being used in this world? And we look into the Theramore bomb situation and Kel'Thuzad, which is two pretty massive examples of why the organization is pretty freaking important. So it was great. Oh my god, you think Khadgar is an imposter? We got him back too easy. Oh, that would be interesting. It would be interesting if, like, we didn't actually get his full consciousness back. We only got part of it. And there's still some of it that she's got, but I doubt it. I doubt it very much. The random NPCs all had really touching dialogue too. Did I miss dialogue? Did I miss stuff? Heck. Dang it. Khadgar is 58. Okay, so I'm full of shit. I really thought Khadgar was like 100, and I thought his voice actor was 120. But I'm so wrong. As it turns out, I am super wrong. Yeah. Everyone at the ceremony had a big text box, unique to each of them. Well, crap. Well, I'll do it again probably on the other... Well, I have to do it again for NA. So I'll do it again on NA, and I'll see then what I missed. 2 accounts. Yeah. He was aged rapidly for some lore reason. Yeah. Isn't that right? Yeah, I thought there was something like that going on with him too. Dark portal shenanigans. Director's cut on the alt. Found it on Reddit that he's in his 50s, but since he got magically aged, then I'm probably... So it's because he was magically aged that he acts way older than he actually is. Makes sense. I have a feeling something happened as we're approaching Metzen's story takeover time. When do you think Metzen's story will take over? So an Undermined patch? Maybe the patch after that. If there is one. Since they said they want to move really quickly now. They want to move much faster. I think they said an expansion every year now. It's not going to be like before, which is awesome. It sounds like a good idea. More big updates, more faster, more quickly. If they keep up the storytelling and gameplay, I'd be happy. Things have been good. Yeah, I've been really happy. I've been having a great time with everything in WoW so far.